Colby Johnson, good as he gets in this league.
Colby Johnson
by number
really
40, Colby Johnson.
But Colby Johnson's got to be near it. He is Ottawa's all-time leader in tackles.
But what an incredible tackle. That was Colby Johnson.
Jones with Wyatt. Jones keeps it himself, wants to go through, and he gets stuffed as the Braves defense make a big stand. Colby Johnson busting through from the linebacking core, stops the Mound Builders at 4th and goal.
First down. Roll out to the, I'm sorry. Rolls out to the right, stay in. Oh, baby. Took a little hit, but he stayed in bounds. Didn't quite get the first down, I don't believe. Real close.
And they move it forward.
Yeah, there you go. We got over the 40-yard line. I guess that makes it a first down.
Let's watch this here. Makes the first guy miss, but gets spun around.
Again, twin receiver set to the far near side of the field. Graves, shotgun, dumps it off, and it's going to be picked off. The Braves read that little dump out safety valve play. It'll be returned across midfield to the 45 for Ottawa University.
And who else but Colby Johnson?
Johnson races through and is able to bring him down for a yard loss. Again, the big cat on his prey.
The 40 of Coyote. 4 receivers here to the near side, bunched up, one to the far side. Photo pump fake. He's going to be hit. He's going to get rid of the ball. It's loose. It's going to be picked up by Ottawa at the 29 of the Coyote. And that cleared from Colby Johnson.
We're red for Randall and Pistol. Fluker, the featured tailback, filling in for the injured Quincy Sandoval. Here's Fluker, tried to blast to the right side, but there's Colby Johnson who comes up and celebrates. One of the top tacklers in the conference for so many years. Had over 100 tackles a season ago.
On 3rd down on this drive, Graves shotgun, wants to throw, faces some pressure, it's thrown over the middle. It's going to be caught by Neely, but he is met immediately and driven into the ground.
Shotgun, Villarreal, now man in motion, is going to be Miller into the backfield. They'll give it to him as the Braves will stretch it out, and a great job by Colby Johnson to bring him down for a loss. Colby Johnson shot through the gap, and a loss back to the 37, a loss of 6 on 1st down.
It's off. Hall has him, and he knows it. He's got him right there, no one around him, but what an incredible tackle. That was Colby Johnson. Yeah. So another Ottawa-Kansas player coming up big, and that's a huge play at this point of the game.
2nd and 16 from the Braves 21. Randall wants to run with it. He wants to bounce it outside, and he is going to be bullied out of bounds back to the 26 of Ottawa. And so far this drive is losing yards with a loss of 5 right there.
Knew Colby Johnson would come out here tonight on fire.
And a receiver to the left for Randall. Pass the chest side snap. Here's Fluker off the left side, and he gets pulled down by 2 Braves. Going low for the Ottawa Braves was Grant Goldman, and there is the main tackler, Colby Johnson, out of El Dorado High School with over 275 career tackles. He comes up with a hit.
Pistol look. He's going to look the throw, and the Braves just bust right through, and Colby Johnson's going to bring him down. And that'll be a loss back to the 32. That's a loss of 10.
Man in motion, that snap goes over his head, ball's in the end zone, Whitehead's going to be sacked for the safety by number 40, Colby Johnson.
As well into the west hand as you take another look.
Looked like he had plenty of room, but there was just a great help defense there. Colby Johnson comes in right at the last minute.
Pistol again, Morris will hand it off. That's going to be Cloudus, spun away from the first tackle, but is brought down at the 37 for a gain of 1. Colby Johnson makes the tackle.
And Colby Johnson, KCAC Defensive Player of the Week, which is no surprise. Guy has won that a few times in his career.
Single receiver to the near side. Looks to be 2 to the far side. Makes the handoff and Wyatt gets blasted. Bam! Little John Cena, you can't see the handshake. And that's a loss back to the 48.
Yeah, Colby Johnson read it the whole way, came on a blitz from the backside, and by the time early saw him. He was on his back. Huge play for this Ottawa defense.
All at the far hash. Stewart in trouble, swings it out here to the near side. It's going to be caught by the running back, Brown, and he's going to be tripped up and brought down at the 40 of the Falcons, a gain of 2.
And making tackles in space, thing we have grown accustomed to with Colby Johnson, your KCAC Player of the Week with his 12 tackles, 8 solo, 4 assisted, 2.5 sacks, 4 tackles for loss, and doesn't seem to be slowing down now, Bob, as we get towards the end of the season, but that is a tough tackle to make.
Single receivers to the near and far side. Graves wants to throw, pump fake. Now he's in trouble. He's going to be brought down, and that'll be a sack and a loss of a couple back to the 31.
And it's Colby Johnson again, Bob. I think he's going to get credited.
2 receivers stacked near side, 2 receivers to the far side. Crandall scrambles out far side. He has room to run. He's across midfield, but he'll be shoved out of bounds at the Braves 48 as he had nowhere else to go.
Kids watching on video tonight, when your coach tells you about angles, watch that play by Colby Johnson. Crandall has more speed than Johnson, but Colby did a great job of working his way to the 45, didn't try and run down the line to make the play. Johnson doesn't make that play, Crandall's still running.
4. 2 receivers in tight. Toss sweep to Drayvon Make on the near side. Now he reverses, goes up the middle to the 45, and gets thrown down by one of the top tacklers in the KCAC. Don't know what the history would be in terms of all-time tackler in the conference, but Colby Johnson's got to be near it. 426 tackles. He is Ottawa's all-time leader in tackles. A dude from El Dorado, and he gets a stop after a pick up a 4.
To the right, they'll hand it off to File. Braves will bring him down as Colby Johnson makes the stop for no gain.
It's that experienced defense, and they're led by a couple of studs. Colby Johnson and Jacob Garcia are as good as it gets in this league.
So Quinn, tailback to the right of him, Renteria makes a cut, wants to take it up the middle, can't. He'll get a yard before being grabbed onto around the waist and brought down by Colby Johnson. Johnson has really played well this year for Ottawa University. He's made some big plays and has really been an anchor for this defense.
Tied in at the left of the line as well. Pistol snap to Randall. Nick Alsman following blockers as he reaches the 37. He was clipped down by Colby Johnson, Ottawa's all-time leader in tackles. And Alsman gets those 5 yards back. However, instead of a 3rd down play, it's a 4th down play for the Kansas Wesleyan offense.
Yeah, they do a lot of run blitz, a lot of blitz with the other linebacker, whoever it is that lines up with him. But they let Johnson stay back there in his spot. He reads over the top, and then he's in on a finishing.